I'm so happy. I just found my second beach marble. Right up here in the dry stuff. All right. It's not in the best of shape, but yeah, that's been out there a long time. This is the same area where I found my first one. It was buried in weeds though. Seaweed. Oh, it's totally pays to look up here, not just by the water. The best stuff I've ever found has been in this area. Oh, I'm happy. Cool. All right, I'm keep looking around here. Look at this piece of periwinkle blue. Beach glass. That's nice. Okay, I'm back to where I was last weekend. Look at this. It's like a manganese. I see it's a candle holder. Part of a drinking glass. Not embossed. Okay. I gotta keep looking. This is awesome. Okay. That was a rough hill climb. Look at this. Oh. I found the bottom of an oil lamp. That's really, really cool. Wow. That thing's freaking purple. Oh my god, that would have been awesome. Okay, I gotta keep looking. I found this. It's a cheese jar. That's super awesome. Look at this. It's just, there's a lot of thick brush here. It's crazy. And that's really steep. I'm not even halfway. Okay. Here's the lid to a mason jar. Yep. That's cool. First one I've ever found. Whole. Look at that stoneware. Oh man, this is awesome. I don't have enough time. Uh-oh. There's something up there I really want to get though. Hang on. Okay, last thing for today. Sorry. Let's find out if it's whole. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's all embossed too. No way. This was the score. All right, I'll see you guys back home. Thanks for coming along. All right, everybody. Well, I actually made it home alive from my adventure today. And I'm kind of kidding, yet I'm not, because it was pretty dangerous. The area where I was, I need to let this ground dry out big time before I try following deer trails and stuff like that up these hills and cliffs. It's just way too much right now. It's it's actually quite treacherous, I want to say. I had some couple close calls. So I guess first I'm going to show the beach glass quickly that I got today out at Lake Michigan here in northeast Wisconsin. And you can see right there, nice little piece of manganese glass. And then there was it's a really pretty periwinkle type cobalt blue beach glass. There's some of the aquas. This is a really big piece of milk glass. It's rather thick. That one surprised me. Number of clears, some greens, and actually today I found my one and only piece of amber glass, and it's been like a month, I think, since I found any ambers. I don't know why this is on here. I found a lot of that stuff today, the old porcelain. So, all right, and also, can you see it? My beach marble. I couldn't believe it. It was sitting all, if you saw the clip earlier, just all by itself up in the dry spot. But there was a huge surprise that came with this thing too. It's uranium glass. I hope this is making it show up. I couldn't believe it. My oldest son, when I got home, I had him go over my racks. I found a couple Uper lights. They're nothing crazy. But I was like, yeah, take the UV light and check it out. And he goes, Mom, the marble glows. And I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. And I came and I looked. I'm like, what? That was a shocker. Yeah, very cool. Only marble I've only found 2 technically, but of the hundreds, maybe almost close to 1,000 that I own, this is the only one that glows. So, that makes me even more happy. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. I'm really happy with the stuff I got today, considering the conditions that I had to deal with up there on that cliffside. And I don't know, the weather wasn't really the best. It was pretty cold, and I came across a lot of like seriously deep snowpack in areas out in this woods. And I don't know, I think I was out there about 4 hours total. I did some beach walking and got my beach glass and some racks and stuff, but on my way back, I hit up the cliffside, and it makes me laugh. It's like, wow, for the first time in my life, well, maybe in a long time, I've been right about something where there's like a mile of trash on this hillside, like old trash dump. Duke, shush. My hound dog, he whines a lot. So that was just kind of surreal to me in a way. So anyway, as far as the exploring that I did, this is what I got, amongst a lot of other broken shards of glass, which I am going to keep from now on. I'm going to start like a shards bucket, I think. You never know. Somebody might want this stuff someday. Or I might come up with, I don't know, an idea and way of how to use it all for art. So, nothing crazy, obviously broken. But this is, I think, another top of one of those hero mason jars. Dude, get out of there. Ugh, he's drinking rock water out of a bucket I have on the floor. So yeah, look at that bubble. It's the same shape and the thread design and everything from my hero mason jar that I found last week, which, thankfully it was whole. This is very cool to me. That's like algae staining. This thing was like partially buried in the dirt, and I think it'd been there forever. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Do you see this? I think it was like one of those little thumb hole things. I believe it was a candle holder. And maybe this was the bottom of an old lamp. decorative base for one. I don't know, but it's very cool. And I'm uncertain if this is truly manganese glass or just pink glass. Very neat. I was happy finding that. This one I pulled up in one of my clips and I kept it because look at that. If I can get it here. It's base embossed Kewaunee, Wisconsin. I think that's a Dominion glass mark right there. Possibly 1926. I'm not sure what that last number means, but I'm guessing this is an old soda bottle. Very cool and pretty. I've never seen one with a pattern like this before. And it's so funny to me for as small of a town as Kewaunee that they actually made glass there. That's nuts. I would love to know where that factory was. I'm sure it doesn't stand any longer, but just the area. I love history. Okay. This is a manganese glass, 1915 and earlier for the manufacturing date of that type of glass. I think it's a little tumbler. This is smooth, the top. It's unfortunate it's broken, but no embossing there, obviously. It's like, wow. I don't know if this came from one of the taverns in town, maybe, or this got broken and somebody tossed it out the back of the house and went down the hill. That's legit milk glass. It's a jar lid from a Mason. It's called Boyd's. Trying to get it to show up here. Boyd's Genuine porcelain lined cap. That's milk glass. There's nastiness on there. I can't get that off. Whatever they had in this jar. Food remnants. Oh, that's so cool. That's the first one I ever found that was whole. I have seen people dig these before. I feel they're kind of common. It's the Imperial cheese made by McLaren's. And I found out they're from Detroit, Michigan. Not far from where I grew up. This was in the middle of a deer trail, half buried in dirt. And you just see like this part and then the rest is covered with dirt and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be broken. And it wasn't. Big shocker. Very cool. I think it's neat. That, bummer. But I've never found a mason jar with the bale on it, the old bale. And it's a Dray, I think. Improved Everseal. I haven't looked this up yet. These are swirl marks. I haven't been able to clean the inside part of this jar very well because I'm so scared to get cut. That's rough. But it's just covered with like swirls. It's so pretty. And I love where the bale, that's glass right there that it attaches to. This is the base. I think it's pretty old. I'm keeping it because I'm like that. Duke, stop it. Ugh. Okay. Oil lantern base. Very cool. I started to kind of clean it up. It's going to take a lot of work. I really want to try and preserve this. Made in U.S. of America. I love that. It was upside down when I saw it, and this was all kind of like bent, and I straightened it up somewhat. Very sturdy, to be honest. I'm going to see it's made out of brass. I'm not super knowledgeable at the metal thing. I'm learning, but brass or copper, I don't know. Very cool. It would make a great topper for some of my metal wind chime creations. All right. Oh. All right, I got to do this first. I got it. Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager from El Segundo Brewing Company. Finally, it was available. So, this is the first taste I've ever had of it. Right here. Oh, we'll do this right for now. Anyway, on the can, oh, I can't turn it sideways now, obviously. This beer is the ultimate reward for a hard day's work. Brewed with the best American-grown barley and hops, Broken Skull American Lager goes down as easy as a 3-day weekend. Cheers to those who are out there earning it. Heck yeah. All right. That is good. I will say I like it better than his IPA. A lot better. Although it's kind of similar in a strange way. Not as citrusy as that IPA, but oh yeah. Yeah, that goes down easy. I think I have 9 of these left. All right, last stuff. My prize for today. Philips Milk of Magnesia. It's the registered in U.S. Patent Office August 21st, 1906. That's what's left on the bottom. Anyway, oh, excuse me. Ooh. Okay, I had to swallow that down. That was a burp coming up, boy. Oh. Anyway, I've never been so happy to see the words milk of magnesia in my entire life, and that's honesty. I was a CNA for a long time, and then I've worked in hospital setting for the past 11 years in surgery, and it's like you hear milk of magnesia, and it's like, oh God, here we go, kind of thing. And I'm assuming this was a single dose, which is cool, but I still don't understand why people had these were so popular back in the day. I mean, maybe in Wisconsin, oh, lots of places in North America probably, but eat meat and cheese or something. That's about it. I don't know. I don't get it. But my first ever co-op glassware, and I thought this was green when I pulled it out of the ground. 20 minutes later, I realized, oh my God, I realized what it was. It's the little things that make me happy. And lastly, yeah, it's a piece of junk, technically, but I found it sitting underneath this huge pine tree, and it was full of water. So there's no, it's solid still. It's odd, but I think this is what they call enamelware. It's old enamelware. A bowl, obviously, with some of the green left on it for, the decoration. And it's funny to me, judging by the age of this bottle glass that I found and everything else, this is something that probably my grandma or grandpa would have like eaten soup out of when they were really young, kind of thing. It's neat to me. It's like walking back in history, I told my kids I was going to give this to the dog as his new food dish, and they just looked at me in horror. Oh, man. All right. It's been a long day. So I wish everybody happy Easter. And good luck hunting, whatever you're after. It's going to be a little bit before I get out again because I'm on call next weekend, and all right. Well, time to chug down the Broken Skull American Lager. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later. Good night.